Just a little bit, but that's okay. Crazy's good. We like crazy.
Crazy makes great TV.
Meet Kristen.
Speaking of which, right? I'm like, that's a good segue.
And Kristen, 3 kids born using 3 separate surrogates.
That's right. It sounds like reality television, but it's actually a real-life family. And the Colorado native Sarah Levine and her husband Eric, they wanted to have a family, but they struggled with fertility, so now they have a growing family, and also quite the story to tell. Sarah Troy is expecting a baby that isn't her own.
It's almost like I'm babysitting for someone.
In just a few hours, the surrogate mom will be induced at North Suburban Medical Center to deliver another woman's child.
It's not our first surrogacy, so I've been down the road before, and you would think that would make me calmer, but it's not making me any calmer.
Sarah Levine is a Denver native, but these days she lives in Paris, France. Sarah and her husband Eric always knew they wanted a big family.
But what we really dreamed of was 2 or 3 children. That's what we had discussed when we first started dating, and we were first thinking about having kids and trying to have kids before we realized it was going to be really difficult.
Really difficult is right. Sarah was going through IVF when she discovered even more devastating news.
During that workup of finding out some of the reasons for my infertility, we found that I had endometrial cancer. So I had to have a hysterectomy.
So began Sarah and Eric's journey through surrogacy. Their first baby was carried by certified nurse and midwife Amy Melton.
I feel proud, and when I see Sarah with him and I know that I gave her this gift of motherhood, it's an amazing, empowering feeling.
Amy, our first surrogate, was a colleague of my sister's. My sister's a midwife, and so she was our first surrogate. Then my sister offered to be our surrogate for the second one, and then she offered to find somebody else for a third.
Jessica says she's happy to be the third surrogate, helping to create the dream family for Sarah and Eric.
You've got to find the right family for you, I think, is really crucial. But I feel like this has just expanded our family.
So while building this family was not cheap,
Surrogacy is horrendously expensive.
Sarah says it's a decision she was happy to make.
And wow, quite the story there.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that we have one of the top fertility clinics in the world. A lot of people come to Colorado specifically for this.
They do, especially because, like I said, they don't have laws here in Colorado pertaining to surrogacy. So the thing is, like I mentioned, she lives in France most of the time, and there it's a very controversial topic. We don't think about that here, but over there, it's like discussing abortion. It's very polarizing. Many people believe it's very emotionally destructive, even immoral, but Sarah, Amy, Jessica, they're all hoping to change opinions.
Yeah, they seem pretty happy.
Yeah.
All right, Kristen, thanks.